Two of my teachers in school presented problems to a group of us that were almost puzzles and games, brain twisters, that we were encouraged to try to take several days to solve. And I really got into it. I was totally captivated by it, and I was able to solve the puzzles that they put forward to us, and it became a little bit of a game for us from that point on. I don't know that I really appreciated so much that I had a gift for it as much as I had a love for it.
I had a teacher when I was 17 whose name was Estelle Spector, and she was a dance teacher. And she used to walk around dance class smoking more cigarettes, these tight little leotards. And she said something to me that, she said, "You have an enormous amount of charm and absolutely no idea how to use it."
Sandy Valerio, in his teaching as a choir conductor, taught me about music, about beautiful music, about classical, Bach and Brahms and Duraflé and these stunning things that we would sing. And what he was infusing all of this information with was a spirituality. You really do feel like a sort of a pipeline, you feel the energy moving through you that is not of you. It's in you, but it's not from you. You are lifted to some other place. It makes you spend the rest of your life looking for that feeling again.
I really like to stick up for nuns. And I'm going to stick up for nuns here, because I had really great nuns. I was educated by an order of nuns called the Sisters of the Holy Child. My favorite nun was Mother Mary Ephraim, the late Mother Mary Ephraim. The one that hated me was Mother Mary Theodosia. The nun that expelled me was Mother Catherine Marie, and the nun who led me to go to Barnard College, which changed my life, was Sister Rita.
I got to play Adelaide in Guys and Dolls my senior year, and something happened, and it's that little shift, I think, that happens in us when we really feel like we finally really got on the track. I don't know how else to describe it, but it was like everything just clicked. And I'd done plays all through junior high and high school and stuff, but this was the first time where I took the stage and I felt like this is absolutely where I belong. And I know this, and I know this is something I can do.
I don't really remember the day I graduated from high school that well. Isn't that funny?
Well, I went to a girls' school, and we wore long white gowns, dresses. We had wreaths of flowers in our hair and a senior ring. I think I got honors only in attendance, and it had no emotional freight for me at all.
I had a good time in high school, but I can remember feeling there has to be more to the world than this, and being very ready to say, okay, I'm ready to go off in some other direction beyond my family, beyond my current friends. And I, stayed close to a lot of them, but I just needed to go.
And so we went. But we look back, still. What would the woman you are today tell the girl you were then? Come back to when I was a girl.
For years, women have cut and colored, fried and dyed, layered and lightened according to their mood. Now we offer something even better for your head. It's cinema therapy, a totally new concept in television that offers a movie for your every mood. So if you're in the mood to laugh, feel like a good cry, or simply want to fix a bad hair day, Cinema Therapy has a movie that can help. Join us for Cinema Therapy, coming up next, only on WE, Women's Entertainment.
I'm Debbie Allen. Welcome to WE, Women's Entertainment.
Our journey through girlhood is about to end. A new journey begins. Look over your shoulder. What do you see?
Can you see that girl you once were? The little girl who couldn't wait to get past all the pain and be grown up. Close your eyes. She's right there in front of you. What would you tell her? If you could go back to that girl right now, what would you say? And what would that girl tell you?
If I could go back and talk to myself when I was a child, I probably would say to me, don't worry, because you know all those things that you really hope are going to happen? They're going to happen. All those things you want to come true, they're going to come true. All those dreams that you have, all those hopes, and all those places you want to go, and all those places you want to visit, it's going to happen. So you don't have to worry about it. You're going to have a beautiful little girl, and she's going to grow up to be the sweetest little thing, and you're going to meet all kinds of exciting people just the way you wanted to, and you're going to be a happy adult. You don't have to worry that you're going to be a sad person when you grow up. And I think I would have been a little calmer knowing that.
I would probably tell myself to slow down, and at the end of every single day, to just stop and think about where I've been and where I want to go. And to really be mindful of the fact that each day is one that will never come again, and don't rush through it. Savor it.
All of your struggle and your pain that you have now is going to be very beneficial to you later. It helps build character.
Remember that guy you're gonna meet when you're 15? Stay away from him. He's not good news. It would have been nice to not have been so traumatized, you know, as a kid, just because of the way I was sort of built. It was rough, and it would be nice to be able to reach that little kid and just tell her to take it easy already. You're a good kid, you know. Don't worry so much.
I would remind her to pay attention.
I would tell her to not spend an inordinate amount of time thinking about boys and relationships, because that was a lot of time down the river for me. I would tell her to take it less seriously and more seriously at the same time.
What advice would I give myself? Probably not to be so, well, it's not even a bad thing, but I think I tended to live in my own little world a little bit too much. I guess just try to be out there a little bit more.
Don't ever lose that self-confidence. Don't lose that self-esteem. Don't let people take that away from you. Don't let it be torn down as you go through junior high and through high school, but keep that self-confidence because it's well placed.
If I could see myself as a tiny child of 8, I would tell that child what I was told, is you are a sacred child of God, and don't you let anybody ever make you believe otherwise.
What I would tell my 10-year-old self, or any 10-year-old, is not to be afraid to fail. If at the end of the day you say, I did the best that I could, I took some chances, I made some mistakes, I fell down along the way, but I got up and I tried my best again, that's all you can ask for out of your life. And you know what? It's enough. It's a lot.
The way girls start most of the time is the way, if they're really lucky, they'll finish up. I mean, you look at a 4 or 5-year-old girl when she's pissed off with her fists on those little hipless hips and fire in her eyes, and you just think, oh yes, that's what real anger looks like. So I mean, I remember that girl, and that girl had the potential to do everything she needed to do.
Memory, someone once said, is the companion, the tutor, the poet, and the library with which we travel. It is yesterday leading us to tomorrow. And it is memory that holds past and present together. These were some of our stories as we remembered them, our unique personal histories that collectively demonstrate what it was like when we were girls. And these histories, these memories, like love itself, last until the game is called On Account of Darkness. I'm Stockard Channing.